Moses was the prince of Egypt, but he was an unusual prince in that he felt a great deal of compassion for the slaves in Egypt. And so when he was 40 years of age, he tried to start a liberation movement. He tried to free the slaves. He killed a man, and he ended up a fugitive on the run with a price on his head. For the next 40 years, he tended sheep on the backside of the Sinai desert. When he was 80 years old, one day he saw a burning bush. He went over to that burning bush, and God spoke to him. And God said, I want you now to go back down to Egypt, and I want you to set those slaves free. And Moses, of course, at age 80, all washed up, old and tired, said, who am I that I should do such a thing? Wrong question. Moses was focusing on himself. But then in Exodus chapter 3, he asked a second question. If I should go down to Egypt, God, who should I tell the people you are? Who should I tell the people is the one who sent me? And God replied, this is what you're to say. You're to say, I am has sent you. My name is I am. That's the name I'm to be remembered by. I am, the quintessential name of God, the most important name of God that there is. What does I am mean? Well, one theologian said that it simply means God is. He exists. The most important part of the Christian faith is that God exists. He is. Not only not only does he exist, but he also reveals who he is. He told Moses who he is. I am. Another theologian said that I am simply means that he is who he is. He's not, I am who you want me to be. I am who you wish me to be. I am who you make me out to be. I am who you shape me to be, but just I am. I am who I am. Someone else has said that the I am really means that he is in the ever-present now. In the Hebrew, the word I am literally means I am always who I am. There's another verse in the Bible that says Jesus, who claimed to be God, is the same yesterday, today, and forever. God is the God of tomorrow. He's the God of today, and he's the God of yesterday. He's the God of our future, the God of our present, and the God of our past, all at the same time. No one ever captured that concept of the great I am better than a shepherd boy named David. He wrote the 23rd Psalm. And he said, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness. I want you to think about that phrase. He leads me in paths of righteousness. No one can lead you until they are already where you're going to be before you ever get there. God walks the paths ahead of us. Before we ever get to that place on the path, God has already been there. Moses needs to know that God is the God of tomorrow. Because tomorrow he's going to have to go down to Egypt. He's going to have to face the most powerful ruler on planet Earth. And he's afraid. Maybe you're afraid today of something you have to face tomorrow. A lot of us lose our peace because we fear about what's going to happen tomorrow. But the I am is already in our tomorrow, already preparing the way for our tomorrow, already in our tomorrow, making things right for us before we ever get there. But eventually, tomorrow becomes today. Eventually, Moses will be standing before the Pharaoh, and he will have to have all the strength necessary. But when tomorrow turns to today, God is with us then too. He's with us in our todays. Right now, he's with you. The Bible says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are with me. Your rod and your staff comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. The God who is in our tomorrow, preparing our future, is also walking by us right now, today, in our present experiences. But sometimes we worry about what happened yesterday Because eventually today will turn to tomorrow. And Moses is probably wondering, what if I mess up? What if I don't do the right thing? But God is also the God of our yesterday, the God of our past. Because the psalmist goes on to say, for surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. Maybe today you're worried about tomorrow. Understand the great I am is already in your tomorrow, preparing your tomorrow for you. Maybe you're worried about today. The great I am is with you today. Maybe you have regrets for things you did wrong yesterday. Remember, the great I am is the goodness and mercy that follows you, making right all the things that you did wrong yesterday. Isn't it wonderful to know that our God is the great I am?